So do wind farms really affect property values? You and I have an insatiable appetite for electricity. Come with me and we'll look at the issues relative to wind farms and the communities that they serve. This is the Windfarm Guy. Hi, this is Dennis Stout, and thank you for joining me for this episode of the Windfarm Guy. Wind energy is a financial boost in rural areas and has been for a long time. They bring new employment opportunities, additional revenue for taxing jurisdictions, direct payments to landowners, and indirect boosts to area businesses. Rural communities have received significant benefits from wind farms. However, with any kind of new development, there are concerns. One concern frequently voiced by local residents is what effect a wind farm might have on property values. It's a real concern. Nobody is okay with their investment losing value. Fortunately, this is an unfounded concern when it comes to wind farms. Several studies have examined what effect wind farms have on property values. In one such study, Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory used data collected from the sale of more than 50,000 homes in 27 counties in 9 different states. These homes were within what's known as the viewshed area. In other words, there were no turbines on the property, but you could see one. They were all within 10 miles of wind turbines, with 1,198 of those sales within 1 mile and 331 within a half a mile. To add context, this study considered data from 3 phases of the process. 1, before a project existed; 2, the post-announcement and pre-construction period; and 3, during operation. This robust study found no evidence of any negative effect on prices of homes in proximity to wind turbines. Other studies come to similar conclusions. I do want to point out that in any major construction event, be them roads, shopping malls, wind farms, or whatever, sales of homes often take a dip during that messy construction time, but typically bounce right back. I personally interviewed real estate agents, brokers, and appraisers in an affluent area that had wind farms that had existed for more than a decade. They confirmed to me that properties hold their values as compared to other parts of that same county. In fact, sometimes the values even increase some. That's right, even with no infrastructure on them at all, some properties increased in value. Now, I'm a real estate agent in Texas and have to admit that this made no sense to me until one day I had a conversation with a farmer. I have conversations with farmers all the time, but this particular farmer farms in an area where the ground is very fertile and is quite pricey compared to other parts of the country. He pointed out that it makes perfect sense to him. As the value of properties with turbines go up, so goes the neighboring properties. If I were to build a mansion in a depressed area, the existence of that expensive house would raise the value of the neighboring homes. This is how real estate works, so it really does make sense. In addition, in my opinion, nothing affects home prices like the schools. Great schools add value to homes. Struggling or compromised schools cause home values to decrease. Wind farms positively affect all taxing entities in the project area, including the schools. Let's be honest, rural America is hurting, and many people are moving away from these areas where schools are in decline. I'm proud to say that the wind industry has played a significant role in turning this around. The superintendent of one such school district told me that they were in talks with a neighboring district about consolidating their schools. They just couldn't do it anymore until the wind farms came. Because of the wind farms, that district has built new buildings, updated science labs and sports facilities, added faculty, and more. The revenue from wind farms literally saved that school district. Imagine the impact that the school district had on the property values of the homes within that district. If you like what we've discussed today, please click like and subscribe below. If you have thoughts or want me to address a particular topic relative to wind farms, please leave me a comment. To be completely honest here, most of the time I hear this concern, the person expressing it has not even taken the time to talk to someone in real estate. They just read or heard something and now it's set in their mind. Wind farms have been around for decades now and are scattered throughout the country. In most areas where a wind farm is currently being developed, there's an existing wind farm nearby already. The information about a wind farm's effect on property values in your specific area is likely readily available to you from your local real estate broker. There's no mystery here. If you want to know, ask them. They'll tell you. This is Dennis Stout, and I'm the Windfarm Guy. Thank you for watching. Working together, we can make good energy decisions and save our planet. I am the Windfarm Guy.